Hey guys, and welcome to another video. So yeah, something really different. It's taken me a long time to do this. I'm not used to doing the creative stuff, so this is way out my comfort zone. But it's fun because I feel like I did an alright job. So I'm just looking at my monitor like, oh girl, she look crazy. But I created like a glam, a half skull with glam and a skull. So this is my Halloween video for this year. I think I did something similar last year. It was Tarash. So, you know, it takes a while for you to get the hang of things, especially if it's not what you're used to. I'm used to the natural beat, you know, a glowy beat here, there, highlight pop in, but as you can see, I am glowing from body to cheekbone. So even my fake teeth here are glowing because there's glitter on it. So your girl is gonna have a fantastic time trying to get this glitter off today. So yeah, this is the look with a bit of like, you know, I just zhuzhed my hair up a little bit like that. I'm like, let me just mess up my hair a little bit. So this is the look. If you guys want to see how I did this, please continue watching. If you have any constructive criticism on how to make it better, something like that, please let me know. I am not your skull type of person, you know. I'm more about the eyes than anything, but this was an attempt, a real hard, let me try this out. So yeah, if you guys want to see this, please continue watching.
Alright, so we're going to start off with the Rimmel Magnify Spice palette. We're going to take this lighter red and we're going to put this all over the eye. This is my starting colour. Then I'm going to take a deeper red and I'm going to place this on the lid. Now, I didn't know what kind of look I was going for, so I just thought, you know what, let me just put it on the lid and blend it up towards the socket of the eye. Then I take this deeper purple and I place this on the outer corner of my eyes, and then I begin to push it into the socket. So I go from the outer corner into the center into the inner corner. Then I begin to cut the crease because now I'm like, do you know what, let me do a cut crease. So I begin to cut the crease with some concealer, all that. Then I take the same darker purple and I blend the outer corner to create that perfect gradient. We want it to be blent out to perfection so it looks like a really nice smooth cut crease. Then I take the lightest shimmer in the Rimmel palette and I put that in the area where I've concealed. Then I take some Barry M glitter glue and I place this on top of where I just put that shimmer. And then I take the Barry M glitter called Angel Wings, which is a beautiful like firecracker glitter, red, orange, and it's beautiful. And I place that just where I put the glue on and it sticks perfectly. Then I take the sleek black pencil and I put that in my waterline and I blend that out with a cotton bud because it's the quickest way to blend out liner. Then I take this Primark Nudes palette, I take the darkest colour and I blend it on the outer corner of my eyes to add more depth. Then I use the Pinky Goat Nada lashes because these are glam AF boo, these are glam. Then I take the first colour that I used on the eyes to blend out the smoked out black liner on the lower lashes just to blend everything together, and I use the L'Oreal Waterproof X5 mascara. And then the, what is this? This is the Goddess of Love I Heart Revolution highlighter on the inner corner under the eyebrows as well. And the Becca Champagne Pop highlighter on the cheekbones, down the bridge of the nose, cupid's bow and chin. And then I use the same Goddess of Love I Heart Revolution highlighter for the same places because you know your girl likes to glow. I want to use two. I'm using two. Then I take the Maxi Nechka Makeup Revolution blush palette in Love's Hue just for some little blush. Now to begin with the half skull, I take this eyebrow pencil. This is the Rimmel eyebrow pencil in black brown, and I'm just using it to sketch out on this on my skin. I'm using that to sketch out the nose part. Then I use it to sketch out just a little bit below my highlight because I still want my highlight to be popping, and that's just me creating the shape of the skull. I use the Revolution Pro SFX Face Paint palette and I take the black and I begin to fill in my nose. This is just like, you know, you're creating shadows, and the nose part, I love doing the nose because it doesn't have to be even. And then I take a black eyeshadow, this is a Kiko one, and I fill that in on my nose because it sets it and makes it extra black. Then I begin to fill in the white part of my face. As you can see, I did do a little sketch before, but I thought, you know what, it's actually easier to sketch on top of white paint instead of, you know, filling it in with white paint and then sketching. So every time, white paint first, then black. And then I begin to set that with white eyeshadow, which is a Kiko eyeshadow, straight up white, and I just set my entire face so it's easier to blend everything through. Then I sketch out again. So this is like me kind of sketching where I want the shadows to come in towards the teeth, because the teeth obviously going to be in the teeth area in the middle of the mouth. And I begin to shade that in. So I fill it in with paint first, really lightly, really quickly, and then I begin to put eyeshadow on top of it because it makes it darker, it sets it, and it just gives you that really deep, dark, shadowy effect. And then I take another brush and I begin to the shade. So right in the middle, in between, like think of it as a V, I like to keep in the middle of the V light, because that's where we want the teeth to elongate to. So this is me creating the lines for the teeth. So this is me preparing for the teeth. So I use a really skinny flat brush to create it, because you have perfect lines with those. So I create the teeth, giving like quite equal space in between, because if you make the spaces too small, the teeth are going to look like, you know, mice teeth, and I mean, I didn't want mice teeth, you know. Then I take my, I think this is my MAC 210 brush, which is an eyeliner brush, and I begin to create the shadows of where I want the teeth to be. So it's just like making V's out of the teeth. It's really, really simple. Then taking this collection eyeliner, it's discontinued, but it's like a really good dark eyeliner, and I just outline or just go over where I started with. And because the lines on my lips were really faint because of the paint, I decided it's time to bring out that Inglot 77 liner. You know that bad boy is dark. That bad boy is pigmented. And I just go over what I did with the paint in the beginning to make it darker. Then I take this Maybelline white eyeliner. It's a white liquid eyeliner, just to see if I could emphasize. And it did work. I use it to emphasize the teeth a little bit more so they'd stand out. Then I'd take whatever I had left on my brush and I'd begin to shade out this part on my chin, curving it towards my chin. So just on my jawline, curving it towards my chin, so it looks like it's kind of sticking out, you know. Then I take this is the Barry M liquid glitter in OTT. This is number 1, and I put it on top of the teeth, because imagine it's like nighttime and like your teeth are like shining in the dark. So that's my idea. Then I spray the Barry M body spray. This is the illuminating one. I put that on my body, and the liquid glitter as well, because your girl was gleaming. And when I tell you this was a struggle to take off, girl, it was a struggle to take off, but it looks so good. Alright, so this is it. This was my attempt at a glam half skull, and it took a very long time. It took patience, and I'm glad with my outcome. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share and comment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.